Real name is Andi, A-N-D-I.
Andi McCann. He is famous
In my own lunchtime.
with the Rolls Royce of England.
Thank you very much. 12 years with the company and very proud.
Love it. And now we have Marcus testing driving the Cullinan. And you have the CEO of American VIP Transportation, a Rolls Royce Exotic. I just want to say thank you to all my clients who supported us for our company. Thank you for all.
That's the word.
Did you see the turn, Mark?
Sharp.
It is.
The turn is the rear wheel is turning. I feel like, don't you feel like you're sliding, like you're ice sliding, but you're not?
It's so smooth. It feels so smooth already.
Well, the reason why you think it's sliding is because when you're on ice, you have so little grip that the weight transfer is soft. Our rear wheels turn in an opposite direction at slow speeds, so that weight transfer is soft. You're
Absolutely.
obviously not sliding because you're on a hard asphalt surface, but that gives you the impression of that effortless steering. And of course the steering circle, because the wheels do this, opposite directions, it shortens that distance.
Oh.
Can you just, but you feel a connection already, don't you?
I do. It
You can
feels
feel that-
fantastic.
Mark, now you're going to be a certified Rolls Royce
No,
chauffeur.
It feels so wonderful.
Like so planted.
And it's so much more connected than the Phantom. I describe the Phantom as driving a high-end Ferrari in a video game that feels like it's disconnected.
Okay.
It's such a high-performance car, but you don't feel it because it takes it all away from you. But you know you're planted.
Yeah.
This, it's the balance of it's the same ride comfort, but the steering is heavy enough that you
Driving
can feel it.
information.
It's not too light and delicate.
Absolutely.
This is
computer.
amazing.
It's a different world, isn't it? You can feel the engineering, and you can also feel the evolution of the engineering, why it's taken 8 years to come to surface.
Mark, also, I mean, I'm watching everything what's going on back here with my screen.
Are you?
So you are the pilot, and I am the engineer sitting back here. I'm watching what's going
Feel
on.
free to keep your trade down because those rules are bullshit. They're made up because they just have to say things. And if you crash in an airplane, you're gonna die anyway.
Let's take this next right, shall we?
Absolutely. This one right here?
Not this small one, the one after
traffic light?
Yeah, the one at the lights.
Absolutely.
And that gives you a slightly different type of road, something a little bit more twisty.
Andy, how do you shut the roof?
Yeah, we just do it from here.
Oh, there you go.
It's just okay.
Perfect. I like it nice and dark.
See, just little things like this.
Oh my!
Did you see the turn? You can make this you can get off this. You can turn 50 miles an hour.
It feels
This is insane.
so nice. Yeah.
It's
just the future. You're not just paying.
So
You're not just paying $500,000 just for name. You're just paying for the stuff that's been put in it.
the engineering of this car is truly unique.
It is.
You can feel where the time and investment has gone. Look at this rough road. I brought you on here for a reason. It's patchy. We've got drain covers.
I can't wait tomorrow till we take it for the mud.
Yeah, I'm not trying to drive smoothly now. I'm just gonna drive
You're
it.
just
and
driving.
Are you really driving rough? Because I feel like you're just driving super smooth.
No, I'm not trying to drive smooth. I'm not trying to drive rough. I'm just driving. I'm just going down the road. Ooh.
That's right. But that's
Look at
great.
that.
You got anti-dive suspension on here, so you
Hello,
hit the
guys.
brakes
Hello.
and the car stays really flat.
It didn't die.
No,
I'm definitely falling asleep back here.
And that's the intelligent four-corner suspension system working right there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be the chauffeur. I'm trying to just experience, and it is awesome. You want to try to drive this smoothly? It's even easier, but you guys have done some amazing stuff.
Honestly, the engineers are.
Andy, let the company keep going, making them better and better. Because I am stuck for life. I'm absolutely in love with this vehicle.
I'm in love with this. This is.
Hey, don't you dare trade our Phantom. Don't betray her. Watch it.
There's no betraying Alice. No, Alice is special.
Absolutely.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all
But-
good. You love them all. You love them all.
This is the next. This is the next
It's
level.
It's the next level in terms of technology, in terms of engineering, in terms of the
Just
way the car
usability and I mean space and everything. This is the car you want for real everyday use, in every aspect of life.
handles for you.
For anyone, I don't know who wouldn't, unless you can't have an SUV.
Everyone has a choice.
Well-
you know, some people might want a Phantom for everyday use. Some people
Exactly.
might want a Wraith.
Well, right, but if you're
Like
going
me,
to
I
the
don't
grocery
want a
store and
Ghost.
you're loading up
I would like to
dogs
have the
and other
Phantom.
things, like,
The extended wheelbase Phantom and the Cullinan.
Right to the lights. Now, you know, everyone's got a. Not everyone has a choice, because not everyone's in a fortunate position to buy one of these cars. And if it was me now, if I wanted one car to do everything, it would be a Cullinan.
You can raise it up high. You can go over the curb nice and slow if you have to.
If you have to, yeah, if you want to. I mean, I live in England, where this type of car would generally be considered a little bit too big. But
like a Range Rover is too
yeah,
big.
but it's not too big, because you can still go through width restrictors that we have in central London. There's not all cars that can go through width restrictors in
Definitely.
central London.
Phantom, I'm assuming, cannot.
It can.
Oh, it can?
Yes,
Wow.
believe it or not. And there's a few other brands of cars that can't, which on occasion has embarrassed that chauffeur company and that brand of car when I've sailed down through the width restrictors with our CEO, taking him to his cocktail evening on a VIP event, and the other chauffeurs are stuck a quarter of a mile down the road and they have to walk in the rain to get there. I've arrived because guess what I've done? I've checked the location before I went there.
I mean, Rolls Royce has been doing an amazing job since what, 1908? Rolls and Royce.
Yeah, I mean,
since
the
they
first,
merged.
first production car was really the Ghost, which was sort of 1908, and the Spirit of Ecstasy was born on the front of the car in 1911.
1911.
Yeah.
That's why they put it on the ship, the Titanic. They stuck. I mean, all the Rolls Royce engineers have been putting beautiful engines for the Airbus. Was a Boeing for the Airbus.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different company now, but it is a very separate company.
Hello, my dear Stephanie. This vehicle drive absolutely stunning.
This is what I was really curious about, is was it that refined as the Phantom is? It's every bit as refined. And you can still really enjoy it.
It's
As a driver, you can really
yeah, it's a
enjoy it.
very, very driver-focused vehicle. And just press low here, and it recalibrates the gearbox.
And the twin turbo with 570
It's a faster
horsepower.
shift pattern. See? So you've got now much
I feel
quicker
like I'm
shift
falling
pattern.
from the
right,
sky.
and it's
all
holding the
the,
revs higher.
Absolutely. It's not a sport button. It's just recalibrates the gear shift of the gearbox.
It's like, what would you do if you were towing something?
You could do, but it's just down. This is for a more spirited drive, or if you have a road, there's a little bit more twisty and windy.
In the mountains,
Yes.
yeah.
Stephanie,
Yeah.
you can set up your entertainment right here.
That's this button there.
Yeah, just turn it off, and then it just softens the gearbox change as well.
How do you turn it off?
What,
Or how do you
low?
know it's off? Yeah. I don't-
See here,
Oh, okay.
next to D, it says
Ah,
low.
there we go.
So you would probably want to take a right here,
Okay.
and then we'll do a loop back to the dealership.
Absolutely.
Heated steering wheel.
And you don't mind play us some of the music, the techno a little bit, some disco beats? The first one you played a while ago? That's good. Perfect.
Powered by YouTube.
This is all the way.
Greens.
Lord, how much room back here? Come on. And then we can follow you on Facebook on, what's your Facebook?
I'll give you on Instagram as well.
On Instagram as well. Mark, you don't mind lower the volume, please? Thank you.
Oh, Wait a minute, I
What's
gotta-
your Facebook address?
Simple, it's my name.
Huh?
It's my name, Andi McCann.
Andi McCann.
ANDIMCCANN.
Thank you.
On Instagram, Andi McCann IX. So AndyMechanics.com.
Hello, Franklin. David McGee here. How's it going, brother? Santiago here as well.
Gee, it's nice, isn't it? Just
It is.
Super
And
smooth.
My
way-
daily driver is a convertible two-door Audi. It's an A4. Low to the ground, really tight, everything
Sheep.
wonderful. This is... It's a great thing to drive this. It feels responsive, and it feels small. And I know it's humongous, but it feels small. The Phantom feels big.
yeah.
It should feel big. This feels tiny.
And that's a lot to do with the whole, we're going to take the left here, with the whole engineering and the architecture that we've gone through, the sort of the new Phantom architecture, that sort of hand-built aluminium chassis, if you want to call it that, is so good, so strong, so sharp. Like anything, it's the foundation that counts.
But the brakes, I mean, like the
I
smooth
know.
stop, it's you can feather it so well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I just did a
the
stop
future
that
safety.
You didn't
This is
feel
the
it
same.
stop.
Yeah. Because you can, it's not overly assisted. The amount of driver input for car performance is just
It
right.
is so responsive. The feedback is instantaneous.
Absolutely.
It's not dead. It's not trying to remove
Absolutely.
it. It just removes what your butt feels, not what your hands and your feet feel.
And that's that's the engineering behind it. We can make all this beautiful leather, amazing stitching, but the foundation of the engineering of the car is where this car is best.
Andy,
Yes.
how long it takes to make this type of vehicle?
Well, the vehicle itself has been 8 years in development, but if you were to order a vehicle, once the specification arrives at Goodwood, at our plant in Chichester, which is in the south of England, it's about an hour and a half south of London, it takes about a month to 5 weeks to actually build the vehicle. I mean, it takes a week to paint out
A month
the
to
car.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
On my personal car, it takes about 45 minutes to build. That's why it
Yeah.
has so much defect.
You got a Toyota Camry. What do you? Yeah, they pop that every hour, but
Yeah, I
they
mean,
last forever.
If you just do the maths, Rolls Royce motor cars produce on average just over 3,500 vehicles a year.
Which is a lot for that.
Which is a lot for that type of.
It's amazing.
Yeah, but we've got different shifts of teams of people, and they have this crossover. But what I like about it is our assembly line stops. It's not continuously moving. And you've got Phantoms, you've got Ghosts, you've got Dawns, you've got Wraiths, and now Cullinans, all on the same line.
And then you also have the restorations that you do for the older cars or
That's
the
done in a
refurbishing.
different.
Oh, it's
That's done
different?
in a different department. That's not done under the same roof
Oh,
as
okay.
Goodwood. Yeah.
Okay, so
we
it's
have
different people for that.
We've got different companies that we source that
Oh,
out to.
okay.
So we got some of the best coach builders and traditional people to the
I
extent.
didn't know if that was the same
Yeah.
lot or not, but
No, we've decided to keep Goodwood just brand new cars only.
okay.
But a lot of the engineers are working there, you know, where we've done a lot of the development in Germany test facilities. Then those engineers will come to the factory and spend time with our team assembling the vehicles. Go on, accelerate, enjoy yourself.
I'm enjoying this. smoothness.
570 horse. And almost 6,000 pound. The weight of this car,
It
almost
is-
6,000 pounds.
It is so wonderful.
And the torque is delivered. You've got 90% of the torque that's available at 1500 RPM.
Direct injection.
19% on the 1500 RPM.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
whoa.
they shove the turbos all the way down in there. It's what the Germans have been doing for a long
positioning with the turbos and the way they're calibrated is one thing. I'm not going to go into details of where they
Right,
are.
right.
However, the way the engine is calibrated, This is why this car sheds any sensation of weight, because you've got that punch of the torque that's delivered super low down on the rev range. And then you've got that beautiful creamy torque and flat torque curve all the way up. This car from 80 miles an hour to 140 pulls exactly the same as it does from 40 to 80. It's beautiful. There's just this marvelous wave of torque.
You know where I've heard that before? That concept? The Porsche 911 G23 RS. That's the same concept of how they set the gearboxes up. I love it. You're the former Formula One driver, and that's what you're doing.
Mark, thanks for letting me know, because he threw me in the back.
I know.
Dude, I'm like, go.
That's 60, by the way.
Yeah.
Effort 0 to 60, and it was not floored.
Well, on the clock, 0 to 60 in this car is a shade under 5 seconds.
5 seconds,
Under
0 to
5?
60.
Just a shade under 5.
Under
Now,
5.
Believe it or not, we took a left
yeah,
hand there.
I see it.
Believe it or not, the performance figures in Europe are even higher because we have a different octane rating of fuel.
Right.
So they're very, very
and your mileage much different, because your UK gallon is 1.2 US gallons.
Yeah.
You mess us up on your when
We mess you up, you mess us up. No, we mess each other. We don't.
I thought we fought a war. It's your fault.
Do you know where the gallon came from? Where the difference in size? I believe, and I only heard this story a couple of days ago, when liquid was transported on the ships, it was transported in leather buckets. And because the leather bucket dried out, it contracted, it became smaller. So by the time it got to the US, the gallon bucket was smaller.
That is entirely possible for.
Well, I don't know how true that is, but here we go. We just popped on the camera for you.
Yeah, so I shouldn't even look at the road.
Well, you can, but you don't need to.
Oh, put that camera. I want to see this camera.
I'm not. I'm looking at this and nothing else.
So you don't have to look at the road. You can just look at the screen.
Look at the way that turns.
The screen.
Clarity of that.
Not only the clarity, but how much. It's a 90-degree.
I mean, it's so clear. The camera, my God, it's so clear.
High definition screen. Yeah.
High definition screen.
This is.
Watch the curb to your right, Mark.
What do you mean?
You
Watch
can see it. Look.
And you see
Now
where
you
the
see
back
the
is.
green lines there? That means that it's 6 feet away.
This is one of the hell bloody car, brother.
This is absolutely astounding. Oh
God.
my
We got 2 more sits in
Lord.
right there.
Where should I park this one?
I think
Just
just
park
here.
behind.
Just here.
Just here?
Right in the middle, yeah.
Yep.
Just
Oh
here
my
is perfect.
God, what a great experience.
And if
I
I push
love it.
this, it
It lowers it. It will only lower it with the curves.
Favorite is the dark. This is a midnight blue. What happened? The door would not open. That's insane.
yeah, it did. It just
Oh.
it's gravity. We're on an angle.
Oh, I got you.
It's heavy. This is. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
And I'm very much looking forward to more.